What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter ask me, what if you tell a girl to come to you? Now, guys, this can be on two folds, right? Now, he was talking about sitting on the couch, or let's say sitting on the bed and watching TV, and you say, hey, come over here next to me. All right, but this also can go for if you see a woman at the grocery store or at the club or a social setting. You can say, that was me back in the day. You know what that's code for, right? When you tell a girl this right here, right? That's code for I don't got enough balls to come over there and approach you like a man, so that's what that means right there. I used to do that back in the day, and actually, I'll still do it now if I see a girl like staring real hard, like showing real high interest or something, like I catch her like choosing real hard or something like that. I'll do it right now because if she choosing. If you don't see a girl choosing, I don't advise you to do that, all right? Because it can be considered as low confidence. But if you see a girl that just like throwing, like staring, like smiling and just doing obvious, just say, hey. And she'll come. All right, she'll trip getting out the damn seat to get over there. That's the only time I advocate doing that right now. It is a good tool, but only do that if the woman is choosing hard. If she's not choosing and and she glance at you and you tell her come here right quick, more than likely, she gonna tell you to come to her. All right. So first off, guys, I want to get you guys in a social setting. If you see a woman that you like, if she ain't choosing, go up and approach her. All right. Show your fucking confidence, guys. Showing your confidence is always gonna be your best asset. A woman could, theoretically, guys, you could be in a club, right? And let's say a woman do like a slight choosing signal or something. Let's say she just do like, you standing over there and she just looked like this for like 3 seconds choosing. And she chose you like that. That's choosing, guys. She do this right here. Like make that lock, that eye contact. Now she ain't gonna goddamn start, sweating and sticking out her tongue. Yeah, y'all guys, y'all pull out my fucking book in the club and try to see, was that a choosing signal? The woman ain't gonna do all that. But what she will do is she'll give you that little eye contact for a split second. And then the next thing you doing is you right up there and you approaching her. Now, this don't mean she won't reject your ass. She still reject your ass. But if you was like somewhat, she find you somewhat attraction, that confidence, man, that swagger, that boldness, I'm telling you guys, it can go and put it up there. So y'all guys got to understand that confidence is always attractive to women. Walking up and approaching a woman, it's just women can appreciate. And I've heard women say this on videos. Women can appreciate the balls it takes to walk up and approach them. They do, guys. So you get a big boost. That's like 2 points added to whatever your appearance is right there. Unfortunately, some of you motherfuckers might be like a 3 or 4 to the woman, and the confidence that it took you make the approach ain't enough to raise it to where it need to be. All right. So that's why you still get rejected. But like if she saw you as like a 5 and you did that shit, oh, you might be a 7 now. Unfortunately, she might see you as a 3 or a 2, and now you only a 4 or 5, and so it don't really mean shit. But getting back to the topic, the main topic of sitting on the couch and telling the woman to come to you, watching TV, guys, y'all guys got to understand this right here. Women only understand strength. That's all they fucking know. They don't know nothing else. Now, first thing you need to think about is why is she doing this? Because this could not just be a shit test, guys. It could be a shit test, but just understand, it's amazing how you ever notice why some women shit test you and others don't. It goes to their attraction level, guys. It goes to their respect and attraction level, right? So if she's shit testing you, then just understand you showing weakness. You've been showing weakness. That's why she's testing you, and now you think going to her is going to increase it. I want you to just think about what the fuck I said now. Women shit test you if they think you weak. They don't test Pookie and Ray Ray, but they testing you. So now you finna go over there to her and you think that that's going to raise her attraction. I want you to just think about that now. So the only ground you got is to hold your ground, and she won't come to you and you hold firm. What you guys do is you get fucking impatient. Because see, what women will do is, this is what women do, guys. Women will test your patience and shit like this. You know how when you come in there and you started making your move on them and stuff and they stop you, they start testing your fucking patience. And by testing your patience, guys, what is a woman doing? She's testing your fucking confidence. When you text a woman and the woman reply 4 hours later, 3 hours later, what she's doing? She's testing your patience. Why? Because if to test a man's patience, you test his confidence. Unconfident motherfuckers, if you wait 3-4 hours to respond to their text, what they gonna do in an hour? Hey, did you get my last text? So a woman is always going to test your patience because it shows the confidence you have in yourself. If a woman starts just putting up a little resistance, the unconfident motherfuckers, what he does, guys, is he takes his past bad experiences and he put it in this situation. That's what a lot of you guys do. You take your past failures with women and you carry it from one relationship or one dating experience to the next dating experience. So if the last woman reject you, see, I knew she wasn't gonna like me either. And that's all a woman gotta do is test your patience to test your confidence. That's all she gotta do. If a woman wait 3 hours to respond to your text, what you gonna do? See, she rejected me too, just like all those other bitches. They rejected me, now she rejected. That's all they do. Is all they ever do is reject me. That's all a woman gotta do. So you gotta understand she's probably testing your patience just to see. That's a good way to test your confidence. Which is all the shit test is. The next thing y'all guys got to look at is she could just be a masculine ass bitch. Now, if she's a masculine ass bitch, you ain't gonna fuck no masculine ass woman. And understand that a woman might be masculine with you, but feminine with somebody else. So why she's masculine with you? That's her attraction level. All right. Whenever y'all around a woman that's acting masculine, any of you guys that's in a fucking relationship and the bitch walking around throwing shit, throwing tantrums and shit like this here, her attraction level is very low at that point. So you ain't gonna be doing no fucking no one. Wait, listen. First of all, for all you guys that are beta male providers and you fucking these masculine ass bitches, masculine pussy ain't good pussy. Y'all ever fucked a masculine ass bitch before? I fucked a bitch that had low interest in me before. Like I told you guys, every woman I fucked in my life don't look at me as an alpha male. Y'all ever look down at a bitch face that was masculine that you was fucking? You ever look down at that bitch? You be fucking that bitch and you look down at that bitch looking like this here? Like fucking Mr. T? You don't want no masculine pussy. Masculine pussy ain't good wet pussy. It's that old dry, hag ass pussy. You want good moist pussy. That only happens when a woman is really into you. A lot of you guys, if you with a woman, you like, damn, this bitch dry in the motherfucker. That's her attraction level, motherfucker. That's her attraction level. She'll be dripping wet for somebody. And it's not all physical. Y'all go right to, well, see, I'm ugly. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's your personality, the way you fucking act. The way you carry yourself. If she's with you and you met her minimum attraction level, attraction goes right out. Guys, as far as attraction go, guys, as long as you meet her minimum attraction level, everything else goes out the window. If a woman sees you as a 5, it does no different than she saw you as a 10. From now, it's just personality. That's it. You just want to get your fucking foot in the door. All that matters is, could I fuck him? After that, it's all personality. That's it. It's all personality. Once a woman get to know you, if a woman sees you as a 5 and she started getting to know you, within 3 months, that woman will be looking at you as a 10. I had a girlfriend before tell me that she didn't know what she saw in her ex. She said, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. That's because now that she had them fell out of love, it's like all the flowers come off the goddamn stem. Now you see what you really got. But when you was crazy in love, the motherfucker looked like the most gorgeous motherfucker in the world. And that's how it is with you. For any of you guys as a 5 to a woman, once she starts getting attached, she starts looking at you as the most beautiful thing in the fucking world. So you don't want to be getting no masculine pussy no way if she's a masculine girl. So in order to get some good pussy, you got to get her out that masculine energy. You think by submitting to her, going over to her, is going to get her to submit. You just showing more weakness, which is going to put her more in her masculine. So do y'all guys understand that? So at the end of the day, the only chance you got is to hold ground. And y'all guys got to understand something about this shit I teach you. Because I think a lot of you guys think this shit is all about just to get more ass, more ass. What I try to teach you guys over here is how to be fucking men. It's not always about what gets the most ass. A lot of the shit I teach you guys is about how to get the most respect. That's what your self-respect. You don't want a woman who don't respect you. If you're in a relationship and a woman is acting masculine and she's not respecting you, you don't want her. Are you having fun? Ask yourself, when you at work stressing your fucking head out, pulling your hair out, thinking about you got to go home to this crazy bitch, does that sound fun? Don't sound like fun to me. So you don't want the motherfucker no way. You want a peaceful life. You want a woman that's in submission. If she's not cooperating, you don't want the motherfucker no way. So your only thing you can do is to hold ground. She has to come to you. Now, to alleviate all that bullshit, or to help you alleviate all that bullshit, you see, this is why y'all pay me the big bucks, man. This is why I get paid the big bucks. To alleviate all this bullshit, guys. You ask the girl, so like with me, when a girl come in the house, right? When a girl come in the house, she sits down. I either ask her, do she want some wine or do she want some water, whatever to drink. And now I go sit by her. And I just flop right by her. A lot of the times, not all the times. Because sometimes I want my fucking space, and I also understand that women need their fucking space. That's another thing y'all guys need to see. Y'all guys need to understand. Women are kind of weird. They just need their space sometimes. They just need it, guys. If you got, this is why I tell you, even if you're in a relationship, right? Even if you're in a relationship, I tell you guys that even if you stay with your girl, it's best that y'all only have 2 date nights. Now, I know y'all gonna probably see each other in the bed at night and watch TV to wind down before you go to sleep. But what I'm telling you is, if you get home at 5 and she get home at 5 and y'all spend every evening together, watch how long before she go on her masculine. Women must miss you. Now, I know a lot of you guys purple pill and you live with your woman, and fine, I get that. But what I'm telling you is, you better have some hobbies. You better have some friends. You better be on your purpose. You better do something where you can get that fucking woman space. You might can get away with 3 evenings out the week. I recommend 2, like a Wednesday and a Saturday where y'all have, that's y'all time where y'all spend the whole evening together. And the other times you out with friends or on your purpose or doing hobbies or whatever you do, so you can get that woman space. Of course, if you live with your woman, y'all always gonna wind down at night, usually 9, 10 o'clock to watch y'all programs together. And that's fine. Y'all live together. You can't get around that. What I am saying is, don't get your ass home at 5 o'clock and she get her ass home at 5 o'clock, and every evening y'all got them lock eyes together. Watch how long before that woman get into her masculine energy. And watch how long it be before she start falling out of love with you. I didn't say she gonna leave your ass. I didn't say that. She could be with you. She might be with you for the next 40 years, but fell out of love with you 30 years ago. If you're gonna be with a woman and you're gonna be purple pill and you're gonna live with a woman, I'm telling you guys, it's tenfold to be when that woman is in love with you, when she look at you. When I just met this girl here in Atlanta, whenever I get ready to, get on top of her and shit like this, when I'm finna go to work, that girl got a big old smile on her face. Like she just won the lottery, because she's infatuated with me. She's crazy about me. And I want to keep that. Could I fuck her without that? Yes, but it's much better when a woman looks at you like that. And I like that. So you always would rather have a woman that's in love with you, opposed to she still loves you, but she's not in love with you, even though she might not leave you. So that's what I'm saying. By you giving her that space that she needs, allows for her to miss you, which keeps the attraction strong. That's what I'm saying, guys. You can spend every evening with your fucking girl. You can spend every fucking evening with your girl, and I guarantee you she's gonna fall out of love with you. I ain't said she's gonna leave you. I said she'll fall out of love with you. She's probably still love you, and y'all might be together for the next 50 years, have 5 kids, but she won't be in love with you. And for any of you guys that ain't never had a woman that's in love, like I tell you guys, y'all guys want to know, do I believe women love men? And just no, I believe they love the way you make them feel. That's the way I feel. I believe women love the way we make them feel. I don't believe they love us as a person, because in that aspect, then how could you fall out of love? I'm still the same person. Well, what's happening is I don't make you feel the same way I used to, and that's why you fell out of love. If I still made you feel the same way I used to make you feel, drove all those emotions crazy and shit, then you would still be in love with me. But since I don't do that no more, since I'm boring, since I'm predictable, and I don't drive you crazy like that no more, since I don't let you miss me, now you done feel out of love. But that's another thing, guys. If you sit on the couch and shit like this, and women need space. All right. So this seemed like a little simple little thing, but guys, it goes back to all my principles I teach. You have to give women space, and you also have to fucking always show strength. Always. You never, everything with women is about strength. But like I tell you like this, how I would handle this, I would not ask a woman to come to me. Either I would let her sit down first and I would just sit by her, or if she sits down first and I go sit over there and I just let her have her space, and usually 20 minutes, 30 minutes, the woman will come sit closer by you guys. Just give her some fucking space. All right, guys. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.
Do females date for selfish reasons? The short answer to that is yes, they do. Okay? Females will generally date you for selfish reasons. You have to understand this, guys. Women will never date you for what they can give you. Okay? Women will never date you for what they can give you. They will only date you for what you can give her. Okay? A very, very huge red pill epiphany I just gave you there. Okay? For all you guys who are still blue pill. No alt! No alt! Right? Understand, females will never date you for what you can give her. She will only date you for what you can give her. And this extends beyond money, because a lot of guys tend to think that it's only about money, okay? And it's not. Okay, I've dated girls who really didn't care about the money aspect. It was more about the emotional aspect. For them, a lot of times for women, whatever emotions you can stir up in her are far more valuable than any money you can bring to the table. And this is why I've had a lot of guys with money, rich guys, wealthy guys, who've come onto my programs, come onto my boot camps, hire me for help because their girl was about to dump them, because their wife was cheating on them, because their wife had just left them, right? Or because their LTR was like banging some other dude behind their back. And these guys had money. You might think like, how come they don't just stick around? He has money. That's all he's bringing to the table. And he's not challenging her emotionally. He's not holding his frame. He's not giving her any reason to respect him. What have I told you guys? When a woman doesn't respect you, she's gonna do all sorts of crazy shit behind your back. She's gonna sabotage a relationship. She's gonna go out there looking for the BBD, the bigger, better deal. All right, but at the end of the day, females do date you for what can be considered selfish reasons. Obviously, from their point of view, they don't think it's selfish. She does not see what she's doing as being selfish, like dating you for what you can give her versus what she can give you. She doesn't see that as selfish because as a female, that's how they are programmed. I hate to say, that is part of their DNA. That is part of their hardwiring, right? This is why it's more about the lifestyle you could provide her, the confidence you can make her feel in herself, the belief you can instill in her, the jokes that you have that can make her laugh, the positivity, the positive vibes you can bring into her life, the value that you can offer her, basically, right? That is what she dates you for. She's not dating you, necessarily for you, but all the things that make you who you are. That makes sense, right? So from our point of view, it could be seen as selfish, definitely be seen as selfish. From her point of view as a female, it's just the way things are, right? As Michelle Obama likes to say, it is what it is. Sorry guys, we date you for selfish reasons. It is what it is. So from their point of view, it's more or less part of their hunt for guys who have that S&R value that I've talked about, that survival and replication value I've talked about in other coaching videos, where women will date you for basically those selfish reasons that protect and ensure her own survival as well as her offspring's survival, basically her babies, right? That is why she dates you. So from our point of view as guys, yes, it can be considered selfish, but from her point of view, no, it's not considered selfish at all. Right? So hopefully that makes sense, but that was definitely another red pill epiphany that I had come across. Was, you know, she's never ever gonna date you for what she can give you, but what you can give her. It's like how a lot of girls will date a guy for bragging rights, right? For social status. So she can make her girlfriends and other women feel envious of her. Like, look at the high value guy I got. Look at the successful guy I got. Right? Because women are competitive, so they will date you for bragging rights. Right? Very little, if none of it, is actually about you or your esoteric soul. Right? It's basically about the lifestyle you could provide her, and for the most part, the S&R value you can provide her with, the survival and replication value that you can provide her with. That's really what she's looking for in a potential mate, a sexual partner, a guy she's gonna have. She's gonna allow herself to develop romantic feelings for. Okay, so from our point of view, they can be seen as selfish, which I definitely agree with that. But from a woman's point of view, I mean, if you were to mention this to a woman, she'd be like, that's not selfish. That's how we are as women. You know, that's what you're supposed to do as a man. Be a man, right? Then she'll shame you for it. But, you know, I mean, red pill epiphanies like this are what causes a lot of guys to go into that temporary state of red pill rage, where it's like, man, screw these bitches, right? Screw them. But once you get beyond that, you see the forest through the trees, and you kind of are able to get to the other side of the fence with your knowledge. You just start to accept women for how they are. I mean, this is something that I've seen in females as far back as the late 90s, early 2000s, and even back then I didn't want to believe it. But once I accepted it, and I just accepted females for, I should say female nature for how it is, kind of like utilize it almost to my benefit and be like, okay, well, this is what women are looking for, and this is what I'm going to give them, or at least a perception of that, right? You'll notice if you do that, I mean your success rate with the opposite sex will skyrocket, because you're basically fulfilling that need, right? You're fulfilling the need of what she's looking for, which is basically, again, that S&R value, that survival and replication value. But from a red pill perspective, yes, it could be seen as selfish. It definitely can. But from the female perspective, they definitely don't see it as selfish, and they never will. And if they do, they'll never admit to it, right? And as, again, Michelle Obama said, it is what it is. With that said, I'm gonna wrap up here, guys. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to drop your comments below on tonight's coaching video. Do you think women date selfishly? And if so, maybe provide some examples, or just provide your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Hit me up below, let me know. So until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets, signing out here from the Las Vegas Strip and Las Vegas Boulevard. Don't forget to destroy that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton, okay, especially with the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton, so please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Please like, comment, and share my coaching videos as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the absolute most gorgeous, most high caliber, and best looking women on the planet. Okay? Just like myself and my students are doing every single week. And I kid you not, every single week, rain or shine, virus or no virus, police brutality or no police brutality, we are making this happen all over the world. I now have students all over the world in my coaching program, literally opening and closing girls all over the world, and I want you to be one of them. I want you to join us, and all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. Just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.
I stay focused by blocking out the world. Too many complications with the modern day girl. I'd rather stack money taking trips around the world. Part introvert, expert at lifting skirts. I stay low key, but when I stunt, I can make it hurt. I go berserk, but then the girls, they wanna call me jerks. They get
What you have
mad
to understand about dating is you're going against a force that's actually gonna be energy-wise dragging you down while you're trying to go uphill. Dating is not what it used to be anymore. It's pretty much mind games and who can have the best sex and appear and oppose as the biggest challenge. The delusional part about the woman is she thinks that she's doing the same thing as a man that's making her feel powerful, but she's actually destroying herself as a woman. The woman that sleeps with the most guys are gonna age the fastest. And then they're gonna get to an age where nobody wants them, and then they're gonna get desperate. But delusional wise, their confidence is gonna go higher and their expectations are gonna go higher the older they get. So just understand that you're going against a force of delusion, masculinity, and whorish. These women have sexualized themselves. Trust me, they're growing up too fast. By the time they're 20 years old, they done already slept with about 10 guys. The more men she sleeps with, the less valuable she is. So when you're out here in the dating world, just be honest. Tell a girl, look, I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm not looking to get married. This is what I'm looking for. Now, in my opinion, before you get to doing that, you have to establish what type of pill you are. If you're a blue pill, going into being a red pill, I suggest you do not date till you get a full understanding and full confidence as a red pill. Because as a red pill, you cannot care. You cannot care. You have to eliminate all those thoughts that you had about dating when you're a blue pill transitioning into a red pill. Now, if you're a red pill, you really ain't got nothing to worry about. Because chances are there's always a girl for us. It's always a girl for us. We already know the game already. If you're dating red pill, you're pretty much just smashing, telling her the truth, and then you're getting back to your money. And when she know you as the guy that gives her the best sex, she's gonna need you to, you only have to call her once a week. Now for the blue pills that are transitioning to a red pill, you have to understand this. She's still gonna see that soft side of you. So you still have an uphill battle, you know what I mean? But what's working in your favor, women are so desperate. Now, you pretty much just gotta get past that masculine phase, and then they're gonna cling to you really fast because they really need to have sex. Girls that are actually out here living their best life and doing them, if they're saying these type of phrases, they're whores. That means they're sleeping with whoever they want to sleep with. But who oppose as the biggest challenge. Now, as she wear and tear, then she's gonna start trying to find the blue pill that she can manipulate into this thing that they call marriage and suck them in. Don't worry, those guys will be getting her later on. But for the ones that are out there dating, you're pretty much just looking for sex. What's happening with women is they all feel low right now. They're just really good at covering it up. But they all feel like they're not worth anything because they had so many guys at such a young age. That's what the internet did to women. It gave them the power. It gave them all the attention. And then what happened was they're going through a phase now where they're very insecure because they can't keep their attention on them. So believe it or not, getting a woman to have sex right now is going to be easy. It's just that you have to treat them the way that they feel inside. You can't be out here trying to have normal conversations. You have to treat her like a whore. Just because she may work a 9 to 5 doesn't mean she's not a whore. You have to treat her like she's not worth anything. That doesn't say walk around talking to her mean and evil. That means that don't flirt with her. Don't give no signs that you want to be that, because she has enough guys that are doing that she don't want to have sex with. She only wants to have sex with the guys that don't want her. So in dating now, you have to realize it's all a mental game. You're only going to be aiming to have sex, and you're going to be aiming to not show her that you want to have sex. Women want to have sex with the guy that don't want them. That's how you date now. You can't think relationship, you can't think this, you can't think building. It has to strictly be you coming over my house or I'm going over your house. You have to keep it plain and simple, because if you take it past that, she may think she can manipulate you into a relationship. And if she thinking that you misled her into thinking that she can capture you in a relationship, she may turn around and aim to destroy you. That's how vicious women are nowadays. They're able to get out here and spit a good game, but they can't necessarily back it up. And when it comes to dating, always think of Ginger in Casino. Always think of that. That's what every girl is like now. Ginger in Casino. No matter what she goes through in life, just because she's been with so many people, and just because she's really hurt herself mentally, a blue pill could never help her. She always went back to the pimp. Ace couldn't buy her. Ace couldn't treat her good. Ace couldn't do nothing. Ginger always went back to the pimp. And the reason why Ginger always went back to the pimp is because that's how she felt inside. Women are going to attract to the guy that calls her out on it. So you can't be the guy giving her compliments. You got to be the guy that looks at her like she's a whore. You got to look at her like, man, please, there's something, like something's wrong with her. Because deep down in these women's hearts nowadays, they know they're whores and they feel sorry about it. But they trying to talk their value up. No, bro. When you start approaching them and treating them the way that they actually feel inside, they're going to cater to you, and then it's easier for you to have sex and maybe do a dinner or something, call it a day. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand you cannot be dating for a long-term relationship nowadays. You're setting yourself up for psychological suicide. Psychological suicide. You're signing yourself up for it nowadays. You cannot be thinking marriage. You cannot be thinking anything long-term. If you want a woman to go on vacations with, maybe do trips with, have 5 or 6 different girls. If you got your stuff together, man, and you in your 30s, go back and grab you a 22-year-old girlfriend. You and her go fly to Miami, get freaky over the weekend, come back and drop her ass back off at college. I'm telling you, do it like that. If you ain't the guy that got it like that and you just out here dating, please find you that girl that work at Wendy's. That feel low. Get a good looking girl that work at Wendy's. Get a good looking girl that works somewhere that may be low budget. A waitress, something. Get in that room. No, those girls, when they start feeling low like that, just, hey, listen, tell them, listen, I just want to do this, I want to do that. Those type of girls are already burnt out, bro. Every girl is burnt out nowadays. It's over. That innocence that you want out of a woman, you have nowadays, for you to get that innocence out of a woman, you got to go through her dad to get that. Guys ain't going through that, because if you got to go through a dad to get it, trust me, you doing paperwork in the whole 9. It ain't even worth it, bro. That's where the good ones are at. The good ones are protected by their dads. You got to go through the dad now to get through them more than ever. So you have to realize everything outside of that room is dead to the world. These girls are going to emasculate themselves and sexualize themselves till they just drive themselves into being a nervous breakdown and losing their mind. Women are going to lose their mind. There's no point of living or being next to them. That's it. Now, if you 50s and you in your 60s, chances are you're not even seeing most of what's happening now. You don't see the dating world for the 30, 40-year-olds. You're not seeing that because life changes in your 50s and 60s. You live life differently. I had a conversation with a 70-year-old man the other day. He took a 5-minute conversation and stretched it into an hour and a half. I was like, man, that's amazing. We never got off subject because they're moving at a different tune. But everybody living in this reality tomb in their 20s and 30s and 40s, you have to understand, dating now, these women have been with too many men. They're not worth it anymore. They're no good. They're only good at being breeders and sexual objects now. And I'm going to go ahead and put my percentage on this. 90%. No. You know what? I'm going to take that back because I'm going to do benefit of a doubt on this. I'm going to say 85% are not worth dating. I mean, are doomed, are just whores nowadays that have masculated themselves. 85% are no good to be a wife at all. At all. That's my percentage level on this. 85%. So that other 15% are locked up somewhere. They're sheltered. You got to go through somebody to get to them. So dating in 2019, it's mainly just sex and a lot of mental games. That's it. You find your little freaky girl that want to attach to you, pull her close, but don't wife her up. See her once a week. Y'all do y'all thing or whatever. Don't get too close, because if you spend too much time with them in a week, they're going to think you're in a relationship. When something go wrong, they're going to treat it as if you were married, and you might get your balls clipped. This is Vegan Spade. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me if you like this, if you didn't like it. And I'm always looking for suggestions. Leave the type of videos you want to hear in the comment section. Remember, stop eating meat. Watch your brain change. Women are becoming masculine because of the steroids in the meat. Men are becoming more feminine and emotional because of the estrogen in the meat. That's why this plant-based is having a craze now. It's because people are trying to get imbalancement into their life. This is Vegan Spade. Hasta la vida.